Namaskar. I'm Suruchi Das and you're watching Rhythm News. The ongoing unrest in Manipur has reached a critical juncture, with student protests escalating into a broader conflict, revealing the alarming extent of external intervention. On Tuesday, the Manipur government took the drastic step of suspending internet services statewide for 5 days in an attempt to curb the spread of provocative content on social media. The unrest began with student protests demanding the removal of key state officials, but has now exposed a more sinister reality: the involvement of Kuki militants armed with sophisticated weaponry allegedly supplied through Myanmar, with China's hidden hand in the background. As tensions rise, the Imphal region remains under strict curfew, with security forces clashing with demonstrators. However, this unrest is not merely a local issue. It has morphed into a transnational crisis. Evidence suggests that weapons used in the recent surge of violence, including drones and missiles, have been funneled in from Myanmar. These are not just ordinary weapons, they are tactical and sophisticated in nature, pointing to specialized training, most likely provided by Chinese forces. The use of drones in attacks on civilians is a clear indication that the conflict has escalated beyond ethnic strife, crossing into the realm of international intervention. The National Investigation Agency has presented damning evidence linking the insurgency in Manipur to a China-Myanmar model of NSCNIM, National Socialist Council of Nagaland Isak Muiva. The goal is clear: to destabilize the region by escalating the ethnic conflict, with the ultimate aim of waging war against the Indian state. The situation in Manipur is a textbook case of transnational insurgency. The Kuki militants, who seek to carve out a separate homeland by forcibly annexing Manipur's land, have been emboldened by the steady supply of advanced weapons from Myanmar. This infiltration is not merely a spillover of ethnic tensions, but a calculated move by Myanmar based insurgents, supported by China, to undermine India's sovereignty. China's involvement cannot be overlooked. The tactical precision of drone attacks suggests that these militants have received specialized training, likely from Chinese operatives. This is not just a regional issue, but a direct threat to India's national security. The involvement of Myanmar and China in fueling the conflict in Manipur raises serious questions about the union government's response. Is the government being too lenient on this growing emergency? The stakes are high, and failure to act decisively could have disastrous consequences for the region and the nation. The violence in Manipur is no longer an isolated internal conflict, but a significant national security challenge fueled by transnational insurgents with external backing. The Union government must recognize the gravity of the situation and take immediate, robust action to counter this threat. The connection between Kuki militants, Myanmar, and China must be severed before it further destabilizes the region and jeopardizes India's territorial integrity. The time for decisive action is now, and the government must not waver in its resolve to protect the nation from these external threats. Jai Hind.